Hello guys, welcome to Bugs in Code. The problem that I'm going to explain today is maximum length. But before that, if you are new here and a person who likes stuff related to coding, then you can subscribe the channel so that you get notified when I push a new video. Okay, so let's get started. Here is the problem statement and it says that given the maximum occurrences of A, B and C in a string and your task is to make the largest length string containing A, B and C such that no three consecutive characters are the same. Okay, and return the longest possible string length. Okay, so some examples are given here. Let me explain the examples. The first example is we have A equals to 3, B equals to 3, C equals to 3. Okay, so we have to write a string in such a way that there is no three consecutive occurrences of same character. So I can write A. After that I cannot write A, so I will write B. After that again B. After that I cannot write B, so I will write C. Again C. After that I'm left with one A, one B and one C. Okay, now this is one of the possible strings. So it is going to have length 9, so 9 is going to be the output. Now there are multiple strings possible, like I can have ABC, ABC, ABC. This is also a possible string. Okay, now let me talk about the second example. So this example says that we have okay, so we have A equals to 11, B equals to 2 and C equals to again 2. Okay, so let's check. The most optimal string that I can write is AAB, after that AA, after that C, after that again A, after that B, after that A, after that again C, and after that I can write AA. Okay, but this is having only 10 occurrences of A and I want 11, so I'm going to write one more A. Okay, now you can see that this is having three consecutive same characters which are A. So this means that it is not possible to form a string which is not satisfying our condition. So here -1 is going to be the output. Now I hope the problem statement is clear to you. Before moving to the solution, I want you to notice one thing here. Okay, so I want you to notice one thing, that this is something which is not more than like checking a boolean function. So like we are just checking whether it is possible or not possible. Okay, how? If it is not possible, let's talk about not possible first. So if it is not possible, then the case is going to be like this. In that case, I simply need to return -1. If this is possible, then let's take an example. I have A equals to 9 times. After that, I have B equals to 8. After that, I have C 8 times again. Okay, so for this, it is possible. Okay, so how can I write? How can I like what is the maximum length that I can have? So obviously, if it is possible, then I'm going to take like maximum frequency of these characters. So it is going to give me 9 plus 8 plus 8. This is the maximum length that I can have. So I'm going to return A plus B plus C in this case. Now I hope the idea is clear to you. So let's talk about the solution now. Okay, so till now we have figured out something. We can simply check if it is possible like to form a string. If it is possible, then I have to return A plus B plus C, right? And if it is not possible, then I have to return -1. This is what we have to do. Now the question is simple, that how to check whether it is possible to form a string or not. Okay, so let's talk about this. Question is simple. How like check function. I'm going to write a function which is going to tell me whether it is possible or not. Okay, so in order to explain this, let me take an example. I'm going to take the same example where we have A equals to 11, B equals to 2 and C equals to 3. Again, okay, C equals to 2. Now I have to make a string where A is occupying as much places as it can without breaking the condition. Like we cannot have three A's together, obviously. Okay, so without breaking the condition. So why I'm talking about A, not B or C? Because A is having the maximum frequency, you can see here. Okay, so how to optimally write a string? In order to explain this, first of all, I will write B, B, C and C. These are the maximum occurrences of B and C. Okay, after that, my task is simple, that I want to write A in that string in such a way that I don't have more than like two A's together. Okay, so where I can write A's, I can write A here or here or here or here or here. Okay, so if B plus C, like how many times, like what is the count of these characters? So count of these characters is nothing but, let's say M is the count. So what is the value of m? The value of m is simply going to be b plus c. Okay, now how many places are here? So if there are four, like the length is 4, the value of m is 4, then m plus 1 places are there. Okay, so now a is going to occupy these m plus 1 places. Okay, how it is going to occupy? Let me explain this. I have b here, after that b, after that c, after that c. Okay, so now I'm going to write a here, like, okay, so here I have to write a, but like, since I want a to occupy as much positions as it can, so I'll write a 2 times here. I'm not writing 3 times because I cannot have 3 consecutive a's together. Okay, after that I'll write 2 times here again, after that here again, after that like this. Okay, now how many times I have a? You can see that I have a 10 times. Okay, this means that I'm going to draw a conclusion from this. I'm going to write, if I have b equal to 2 and c equal to 2, so I can have at most 10 a's in the string, and if number of a is more than 10, then I have to return -1. I hope the idea is clear to you. Okay, so how I'm going to check the condition? In order to check the condition, the idea is simple. Like, I will check 2 into m plus 1. M plus 1 were the places that I have. You can see that I have m plus 1 places, and at each place I am writing a 2 times. Okay, so these are the maximum number of a's that I can hold, and if this number of a's is something which is smaller than the given number of a, then in that case I have to return -1. I hope the idea is clear to you. But this is the case for a, since I was having like a maximum times. But I can also have an example like this. I can have example like okay, so I can have example a equals to 2, b equals to 11, and c equals to like c equals to 2 again. Okay, now for this example I have to change the condition. Now the condition is going to be, if 2 cross m plus 1 is smaller than b, the count of b, and here m is also going to change. I want you to notice here that in this case m is equal to b plus c, because b plus c are the rest two elements. Okay, and in this case m is going to equal to like, what is the value of m here? The value of m here is going to be equal to a plus c. And similarly for c as well, I can write the condition. Okay, so for c I am going to write the same condition, m plus 1 is smaller than c. In that case I have to return -1. Okay, and return -1. Here m is going to be a plus b. Now these are the three conditions that I have to check. Now I hope the idea is clear to you, but instead of checking three conditions, I can do something like, I can find the maximum value, or like out of a, b and c, which is having the maximum values. Okay, and after that, for that maximum value I can write the value of m. Like, if a is maximum, then the value of like m is going to be b plus c. If b is maximum, then the value of m is going to be this, and if c is maximum, then the value of m is going to be this. Okay, now I hope the idea is clear to you. I am going to show you the code, and I will explain what I'm doing in the code. Okay, so now on the like left hand side I have the Java code, and on the right hand side I will first show the C++ code. Okay, so the idea is simple. I'm first like finding the maximum value of out of a, b and c. Okay, after that I'm having a value y, so you can think of this value y as the value of m that I was talking about. After that I'm simply going to change the value here as well, just in order to explain you better. Okay, so here as well I can have the value m, and here as well I can have the value m. Now simply I'm going to check this particular condition, and there is no, I don't think there is any need to explain this condition. I've already explained this. Okay, here I'm checking something like opposite, so I can write, if this is smaller, in that case I have to return -1, and in else case I can return, actually both means the same, but I'm just going to like, I'm just trying to write the same as I have explained. Okay, so now on the right hand side I have the C++ code, and I have written the Python code as well. You can check the Python code here. Now I hope the idea is clear to you, and the problem is also clear to you. So this is all about this problem. Thank you.